Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And today we're going to be talking about, should I give my ex a gift on Valentine's Day? I really want to. I know this will change everything. That's what it feels like.
It does.
And I've been there. So I know what it feels like. Those special days come up, birthdays, Christmas, stuff like that, and you really want to show that person that you care about them, Obviously, you're thinking about a lot, about the breakup a lot, you're thinking about them a lot, you're wondering how to repair things. And when Valentine's Day is coming up, obviously it's in your face everywhere. It's all over the stores. You can't go into a store without 5 million displays of Valentine's Day everywhere. And so you're instantly thinking about that person. Like, oh, they would love this thing.
Yeah.
And so we really want to show that person that we care about them. And it's understandable, you do care about them. And you feel like if I show them, then it will mean something to them, knowing how much I care. And they may want to give this another chance. They may want to fix things. And, you obviously can get really overwhelmed. It's a difficult time. You get more desperate. And you start to kind of fantasize about all these ideas and come up with these creative strategies and excuses to reach out or contact them. And you start to convince yourself that, well, if I give them this gift, that will get the ball rolling. It'll help show them how much I care about them. Maybe they doubted that I cared, and maybe that will turn things around.
Another thing that we see really often is that you already have a gift. So we see this a lot towards Christmas, but also towards Valentine's Day, that you've already invested money into a gift. Maybe you've handmade a gift, you've personalized it. It has pictures of the both of you. It could be maybe something that's really expensive and you can't return.
Yep.
We also see that one.
Yeah, I see all those.
And you can have this mindset thinking that this is already theirs. I got this gift for them. It's something that they would like. It's not something that I would use or anybody I know would use. In your mind, it's theirs, and they deserve it. And so many of you are compelled, well, I know we're broken up now, but I already have this gift. I might as well give it to them. And, I'm going to write a card along with it since we're at it.
Yeah.
And what happens in this situation is you think it's going to invoke a lot of emotion. Okay, they're going to see the pictures in this gift. They're going to be reminded of how great this relationship was, and they're going to want to turn this around, or they're going to be so moved by how much effort I put into this gift that it's going to make them reconsider things. A lot of times this backfires. And the reason why is because it does provoke a lot of guilt in your ex. They've already made the decision to end things, and now they're met with this gift, which a lot of times people often feel obligated to
That's right.
return the favor or do something back, even culturally. In certain cultures, in my Italian culture for sure, if somebody gives you something, you got to give something back, so it can stir this feeling of obligation, of guilt, and it can also feel like a manipulation. We're going to get into this a little bit more, but I just wanted to mention, when you do give a gift, it could seem like, okay, why now? Are you doing this to try to get me back? Which in many cases you are.
Yeah, it's true. And guilt is not what you want your ex to feel, okay? Maybe in some level you're thinking, well, if they feel bad for me, I'll take whatever. I'll take guilt. I'll take it. If guilt is what gets us to turn around, I'll be happy with guilt. But it doesn't work like that, okay? If they're feeling guilty that you've gotten them this thing, it doesn't make them feel that connection and that excitement that invokes attraction and that magnetic, feeling towards that person that you're just like, oh, I really want to see them. It's like, oh, why did they do this? Why did you do this? Oh, it's like you're not letting go. You're not hearing what I have to say. You're not listening to me. And they feel stuck still. Now they're feeling like they're still trapped. And they don't like that feeling. So it's not going to make them want more of you. They're just going to be like, oh.
Yeah, and you have to be able to empathize with your ex, even just a smidge during this time. I know that the anxiety around Valentine's Day can make us really self-centered. Well, I don't care that they don't love me back. I want to express my love for them. This is what I feel. I feel compelled to do it. Okay, sure, but you have to realize that your behaviors do have an impact on other people and their emotions. You know, when somebody has ended the relationship and when somebody is expressing that they are overwhelmed with what you're showing, you also have to respect that.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to, as much as you want to give them something, you're not wanting to do it in a way that's going to cause them to feel pressure or that guilt. Because I cannot stress this enough. Guilt really kills attraction, okay? And you don't want to come across as like you're manipulating them or you're not letting them go, you're not hearing what they have to say, because even if it is something that was specially engraved for them or is only for them and you feel like you can't do anything else with it, giving it to them at this point in the breakup is likely going to make them feel worse about the situation.
Yeah, so you have to keep these things in mind. And I also wanted to say, I know that we've mentioned this in a different Valentine's Day video, which if you haven't seen yet, you should check it out. It's called, Should I Reach Out to My Ex on Valentine's Day? But the point we made there is that sometimes you will have these sort of rituals during a specific holiday with your ex. And for some of you, on Valentine's Day, it will look like going out to eat at a certain place or writing each other a song. Or for some of you, it might be giving each other a certain type of gift. And so we want you to keep this in mind, that even though there are these rituals in place, remember that now the relationship is different.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I also think that it will leave a profound impact for your ex to not get what they expect. So there might be a part of your ex that expects you to reach out or expects for you to try to connect or be romantic or be emotional. And when that doesn't happen, that's a reality check for them. They've made the decision and you're respecting it. So
yeah, I think in many ways that's more powerful on your ex than hearing from you in any way. I think that's often what makes them feel like, wow, I can't believe I didn't hear from them. I can't believe that this went by, and are they moving on now? And to me, that's more powerful than giving them anything, you know? So letting them go and showing that strength of, I can handle this, I'm not going to chase you anymore, I'm not going to beg you to be in my life, and I'm not going to try and bribe you with gifts or doing nice things for you, I'm going to let it go. That has a deeper impact on them in this kind of situation of a breakup.
we also want to talk a little bit about making sure that you are going to be okay on this day. So for many of you, Valentine's Day will be really challenging. We want to make sure that you are surrounded by people that you love and care about. Making some plans beforehand can be helpful to know that you will be around people, to know that you will have something to do on that day.
Yeah. You can buy yourself a gift. Treat yourself to do something nice.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know it feels different, but what's the alternative? Sitting at home and being sad and upset about things? You know, distract yourself with friends and family that do want to spend time with you. And, you know, treat somebody else kindly. A friend, someone in your family, your mom, so anybody, you know?
Yeah. We were joking earlier about if you had already bought a gift that was engraved, maybe it had your next ex's name engraved on it. You'll have to find somebody with that same name to give that gift
That's
to.
right. It reminds me of this, the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode, where they bought a plane ticket for Mary Ferguson. So Leon went and one of the characters went out and found a different Mary Ferguson to take on the plane with the plane ticket. So find somebody with a similar name and give it to them.
Right. And you're right.
What a surprise!
It's not going to feel the same as being with your ex, of course. But, you know, we have to keep trudging forward. We have to keep doing something different, making choices to make ourselves feel better. And it will take time, and there will be grief involved too.
Yep.
And that's okay. You know, one foot in front of the other.
But obviously this is a generic video for everybody, right? Obviously every situation is very unique and very different. But for a general video, we are saying we would not recommend reaching out and giving an ex or your ex a gift for Valentine's Day. So if that's something that you feel like you need to talk to about with us personally, you can sign up for a coaching. You can do that on my website, askcraig.net. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Coach Victoria is also available for Skype coaching.
I'm here if you want to chat.
Just click on her name at the top of the website to schedule with her. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And we will talk with you soon.